I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Monday morning, the 27th of January, 2025, and this is your friend Angus Bucket with a thought for the day. We go to the Gospel of Mark, chapter 9, verse 5. Then Peter answered and said to Jesus, Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Let us make 3 tabernacles. One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. That was the Mount of Transfiguration when the Lord spoke to his heavenly Father and also to Moses and to Elijah. Peter, James, and John must have stood there with their mouths wide open, not believing what they were seeing. It was so amazing that they did not want to go back down into the valley where all the trouble is and all the pain and the suffering and the misunderstanding. Have you ever had a mountaintop experience? Oh, yes, I have as well. And you just don't want to come back down, do you? You just want to stay up there. You know, I'm a mountain man. I love the mountains. My dear wife, Jill, she loves the sea. And often we have a little giggle together. I say to Jill, I love the mountains. She says, oh, but I love the sea. And then I say, but Jill, Jesus never went down to the sea to pray. But we cannot live on top of the mountain. We've got to go back down to the valley. We've got to roll up our sleeves. We've got to deal with things in our home, in our workplace. We've got to get involved. Moses went up the mountain. That's right. He went up to Mount Sinai and he got orders from the Lord. He got the 10 commandments and then he came back down again into the valley to deliver Jesus' message to the people. That mountain doesn't literally have to be a physical mountain. It's your closet. It's your quiet time place. It's where you spend time with Jesus every day. You know, there's a thing called extempore preaching. I looked up the Oxford Dictionary. The word extempore means spoken or done without preparation. And to extemporize means to make something up as you go along. Now, I'm not arguing with the Oxford Dictionary, but the great preachers would preach extempore preaching. In other words, they would take one verse out of the Bible, like Romans chapter 1, verse 17, and the just shall live by faith. And they would preach on that for up to an hour and even longer. And the young people would admire them and think they could do the same. But what they didn't realize was these great preachers had spent hours in their quiet time room getting the message into the spirit man and then simply go out into the open and deliver it to the people. Today, spend time up the mountain and then you will not make so many mistakes when you have to buy that new motor car or you have to sell that house or you have to go to university or go to trade school or get married. Spend time on the mountain first. Jesus bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.